8, 7.
Hey guys, this
6,
is John, and I'm playing the Hourly
5,
Bullet Arena on
4,
lichess.org.
3,
We have 55
2,
players, and we're about to
1,
start.
0.
And we have International Master Penguin Gim 1. This is my student Andrew Tang. He's also from Minnesota. I'm very happy to see him playing the tournament. And if you're wondering why he has Gim instead of GM next to the end of his name, it's because he misclicked or mistyped when he was entering this. That's the only reason. So, yeah, this is Penguin Gim 1. And he's very good at bullet. He's very fast. He's tough to take down. I'm playing a line that's a little bit dodgy, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's play h3. I'm going to try to take control of the g4 square and maybe shut out his light square bishop in the long run. But I gotta pick up my pace a little bit. I'm already 10 seconds behind the penguin. So let's see if we can come after him with our kingside pawns. We've got a nice construction going on over here. So I do like the look of this. And after I take back, what's he going to do about this pawn? How does he defend it? Knight f6, I suppose, but knight f6 I can play bishop h4. And it seems like this is awkward for him. Right? Because, yeah, now he is down a pawn. He's going to have to defend. I hope he plays f6 so I can play knight g6 and trap his queen, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, let's play b3, just make sure we don't lose a2. Again, I'm going to have to pick up the pace. I know for a fact he's going to pressure me on the clock, so let's start trying to move a little quicker, shall we? All right, I'm gonna go here and try to break through. Even though I know I lose e3, I think it makes sense to try to break through towards his king. Break on through to the other side. He can take d4 with check, but am I really scared here? Knight e7 maybe could be a threat. How about knight e5? I guess he can go queen h7 though. Ooh, he's getting desperate. He doesn't know how to defend. Rook e2 perhaps. Whoa, what is going on? Okay, I have no clue what's going on in this position. Your guess is as good as mine. He's going to take, okay. Is he going to give a check with the rook on e2? I feel like my connection's a little slow right now. I got to watch out for checkmates and really nasty stuff. This might not help, though. He gives a check. Queen e1 mate. Okay, so we lose to Penguin in the first game. I had a good position, though, so I don't feel too bad about that. Again, I feel like there's some lag going on, but I don't know. It could just be everyone experiencing that. All right, sztachalom. I probably shouldn't berserk this game. I'm just going to try to win normally. Get a victory, get on the board. He's 1970, so he's pretty good. Okay, let's give a check here. I think this is the drawback of c4, is that white has to block somehow. And then we get to trade the queens and occupy c5 with a pawn and try to control d4. So, yeah, I mean, white can play this way, but I don't think it really leads to anything for him. Okay, let's bring the knight out to f6. And maybe bishop d6. Looks reasonable. Knight b5 check. I shouldn't have allowed that. He finds it. Okay, now let's play to control d4. We need to make sure we control this square. And he just surprisingly advances d4. Just gives up the pawn. I'm a little shocked by that. I don't think that's a good idea by him. Let's play e4. Let's get these two pawns connected and rolling. It's possible they're overextended, but I don't think so. Just based on how this is playing out. Wow, this guy really wants to break through. He's willing to sack a piece to do so, but yeah, now he's down a piece with insufficient compensation. So let's go here, attack the rook. c4 is hanging. Yeah, he's sacrificing more stuff, and we can just hoover the pieces off the board. He can't avoid exchanges now. Let's go up and attack that knight. I'm happy to take. And his days are numbered. All right, back to tournament. So we got our work cut out for ourselves, as I said, because we lost the first game, but that happened in the last tournament as well, which featured an unfortunate incident where there was a user who was clearly cheating the entire time, which you hate to see in a tournament, but it's kind of a fact of life when you play tournaments. All right, TheCoPilot, let's go. 1847, I know you're gonna watch this video, so I'm gonna come out and attack you. Whoa, and you gave me a knight. D5 was totally unsound, but you allowed me to escape. Let's see if we can win with our extra piece here. And I hope we could with a full extra piece. Oh, and he hung his queen too. All right, let's see if we can get a trade on f4. He's dropping his knight back, but he's still going to be experiencing a lot of issues here. Yeah, and he just resigned. Okay, so the co-pilot got ahead of himself a bit in that game. So we have 5 points. Not bad after that first round loss, but this is going to be a tough one to win. Peony lost 2 games, but he's berserk 2, so he has 6 points, and several people with 9. Play CC, Just Kid. Andras Toth is in the mix, always a tough competitor. And we're closing in on 100 players. fluffykat, how's it going? Exchange Slav, looks like we got one of those. I'll play knight h5. This is one of the most aggressive ways you can play against the Exchange Slav, and go after that dark square bishop. I like just eliminating that bishop straight away. Usually they would just play e3 now. Let's play e6. We'll just firmly guard this pawn, and then castle. Okay, bishop d7, rook c8. Kind of wondering if he's going to castle or keep his king in the center. He's going to keep his king in the center, so let's play f5 before he goes queen d3. Play b6, just deny him this square. I really want to sack on b4, but I don't think it works, so I won't do that. All right, let's take that. I don't really believe in that pawn sacrifice. I don't believe in that piece sacrifice either, so let's see what you got. Come here. Can take on h6 with his rook, but does that do anything? I don't think so. Okay, so let's just go here and ask his bishop what's up. Go here, and maybe bishop g8 in the future is going to hurt him. Also, f3 is hanging. We can go take that. Let's first maneuver a bit and offer a trade of rooks, because now bishop g8 is even stronger. So he's taking measures against that. All right, let's just trade the pieces, because now he's going to be forced to agree to a queen trade, and he's just straight up down a piece now. So we handled that in kind of a simple way, not the most exciting way, but it works out all right. Win the d4 pawn. Let's give a check and then come back, and I think he's going to be flagging. Yep. All right, so we win against fluffykat. We got 9 points. Yeah, play CC, Takeda. I wonder where Penguin GM went. Quentin Tarantino. We're playing the famous director. I just saw Django Unchained recently, so I've gotten my share of Tarantino. Also Inglourious Bastards, which is a great movie. Okay, let's take here and then take on c4 next move. Win our pawn back. He can play queen g6 and try to fork g2 and e4, but he passed up on that opportunity. Okay, let's go here and attack his queen, force it to retreat, maneuver the knight. Maybe get the knight into c5. That looks like the logical square. I gotta watch queen g5 stuff. Queen g5 looks dangerous. At least I can play f4 should he do that. Yeah, like this defends g2 now. And where's this queen going to go? Okay, so he brings it all the way back. Let's go bishop here and offer a trade. Because now we're threatening queen takes b7 mate. Ooh. Not sure he should have done this, because now I feel like these open lines are going to come back to bite him. Let's take and try to get at a8. I guess I'll take here first. He can go queen d5 now, but I should be satisfied. All right, let's just play king h1. I think getting the king out of the way is going to be helpful when we do want to attack. Let's swing this over. The a-pawn is weak. We'll ask him how he intends to defend that. Now maybe c6, so cut off his queen from defending the a-pawn. Ooh, and we win that. And that's going to be mate, next move. All right, so get the victory there. 16 minutes and change remaining. We're in 6th place with 13 points. Yeah, Penguin is coming on strong. He hasn't berserked any games, but he's got some tough pairings. Yeah, all players 2100 plus. He just is playing Andros Toth right now. All right, this is a berserk opportunity against Suthe 2. Yeah, I can sympathize with Penguin GM. This guy's trying to 4-move checkmate me. But I can sympathize with Penguin GM because when you're the top player, there's just that added pressure with the pairings. You always get tough pairings as the top player. So credit to Suthe 2 for trying the 4-move checkmate. If I was inattentive, it would have paid off. I'm going to play a crazy move here, b5, because this looks like a lot of fun. And he didn't take the pawn. He believed me that the pawn was taboo. Okay, let's go here. If he takes, I'm going to take back and threaten queen takes b2. Hopefully he blunders that. I don't think he will. He does not. Let's go after that pawn on g2 in that case. I like bishop f5 now, attacking the queen. He's seeing my threats. So he's avoiding the brunt of my threats here. I can play knight d4 maybe. Okay, we'll come here. All right, so we're up a pawn, unless he chooses to get the b4 pawn, but he doesn't. He seems content to trade, though. I'm below 10 seconds, so I gotta hurry now. I'm gonna double up the rooks and probably go rook e3 next. Unless he stops that somehow. And we dropped his queen. Let's bring this rook in. I want to go rook e1 next move. We'll give a check here. Oh, he decided to go for checks early on. I'm going to try not to stalemate him, is the only thing I'm concerned about. I'm even going to go after his g7 pawn. And then I'm going to throw in queen takes b2. Yes, I really played queen g7 there, allowing h takes g7. All right, J. Bartholomew 2, let's do this. 1931. And Andrew's in the lead. International Master Andrew Tang with 20 points. Yeah, he's going to be tough to take down, but we're going to do our best. Okay, let's do this, and I'm going to trade queens against J. Bartholomew. My namesake. Let's go knight e5 next move, and it might be hard for black to develop. Put pressure here and here. Let's play a4. He could go b5 here, though. b5 might solve some problems. Let's go a5 just to make sure we can take en passant. Okay, now we can go and attack that rook. And then maybe knight into b6. This looks strong. Yeah, he's lacking good ways to get out of this. Now, his position looks almost paralyzed. I suppose he could play knight d4. Knight d4 might be a good counter. I could have taken c8, but okay, I'll do this now. So we win a piece. Let's bring this over. Yeah, and he resigned. All right, so we're coming on strong. We have 22 points. Most likely we're going to play Andrew again. He's still probably having tough pairings. Yep. He took care of play CC and Takeda. So what's good is that Andrew's knocking out a lot of the tough players in the mix. We're playing AndMyAxe, which if you're a Reddit user, you'll know what that means. Or if you follow Lord of the Rings, you'll know what that means too. Surprise Gimli. Okay, let's go bishop h4 and maybe bishop back to g3 in the future. We'll just swap. Now knight takes g5 as a threat. So I can grab that pawn, because if he takes, he loses his rook. All right, I'm going to come back here. I don't want him to develop so easily. I'm going to stick this. If he castles queenside, he blunders knight takes f7. So I think he sees that. He's figuring out how to get out of this mess. Let's go here. So lining up on the c-file looks awesome. Yeah, now he can't castle at all. So let's start turning the screws a bit. I'm going to take that. Looks simple. Takes with the king. All right, so let's try to get queen f5 in. Queen f5 check, and maybe g5. Looks okay. Maybe knight b5 was also good. Actually, knight b5 would have been strong. Attacking his queen. This also is good, though, too. I mean, this knight is the linchpin of his defense. He can't take here because I can play check. Okay, that just loses this, though. Let's give a check now. So if he takes with the knight, then I can take on g8. Also, taking h7 would have been strong, too. Okay, so we win this game against AndMyAxe. Whoa, Andrew's off to a huge lead, though. 36-26. This is a must-win game. All right, so we're going to play a little Catalan action. a6, a4, this sort of thing. Take this. Then I'm going to go bishop f4. I think this is the best way to play this line. Queen c1 is actually sort of a new move, from what I remember. Let's go bishop g5, and then maybe play for e4 here after. Okay, we'll go knight e5 instead. Yeah, Andrew has a very solid but predictable opening repertoire. So he's hard to take down. Like, he doesn't make too many mistakes, and he doesn't give you much to work with in the opening. Yeah, if he has any weaknesses, it's that his repertoire is a little predictable. He knows that. I don't think he would mind me saying that. But other than that, he's just tremendously strong. He's going to break free. Okay, let's go knight e5. We're going to try to keep control of this as much we can. Okay, let's play h3. Maybe go for g4 as well. We can take that. I didn't see that he could do that, though. I guess I got to go here. So let's take this way. Now we'll take here. What's the material like? He has to play f5 now, I think. Let's come here. Knight c4. This is complicated. There's complicated stuff going on. Pins and counter pins. Let's do this, I guess. Just not seeing how to get through here. He can pin me now. Rook d8. He didn't do it. All right, let's go after this pawn. Go g4, try to break up these pawns. Yeah, now he's going to go on the attack with his rook. Well, the good news is I think we're keeping good control of the position, but I don't know that it matters much. I'm going to go after the a-pawn, or try to. Let's go on the attack. Try to mate him. We're just going to try to checkmate the lad. I think we're going to lose, though, in the process. Oh, okay, draw. Yeah, that helps him more than it helps me. That's for sure. I tried to go for his king too early, and he took advantage by pushing on the queen side. Maybe we'll get him one more time. But yes, with his lead, he's going to be tough to take down with 10 points, and neither of us is streaking anymore. Maybe he'll play Just Kid, and Just Kid will take him out. Just Kid has had a tough few middle games. All right, I'm a dirty cheater, who is not actually a cheater. I'm playing him next. Let's play a semi-Slav in this game. We'll just do a regular old semi-Slav. Okay, we'll play b4. Then go here. Whoa, he dropped a piece. Okay, I like to see that. Let's go bishop here. He's playing very fast. This guy is a quick player, no doubt. Okay, let's just offer a trade. Go knight c5, pressure b3, and just take that. Well, for the moment, we're experiencing a few development problems, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. I'm threatening rook d1 right now. Bit of an open king, drafty king for us. Let's just swap a little bit more. Block him from playing queen takes h7. Give a couple checks. Work in with our queen. Not the best idea by me, but okay, we'll play it. I'm playing this game really terribly, but I'm still winning nonetheless. All right, let's give a check. I need to figure out a way to win that pawn. He's being very annoying about it. All right, I'm just going to try to trade queens. That's not good. Check. Whoa. I'm still going to lose on time, though. Ah, no! Oh, I'm so slow. That game was terrible. I'm so slow. He had 20 extra seconds at the end. Shameful. All right, fluffykat's the next opponent. Tough going in this tournament. All right, let's play knight a5 and attack the queen, which is in turn attacking my pawn on b7. This is a line. You see this line on occasion these days. This is all theory, actually. G4. I'm just going to take that. Let's go back. And then, all right, I'll play bishop f8 and just kick this rook out. I'm not sure I should play that way, but otherwise I was worried that f7 might be hard to defend. Okay, so let's go b5, threatening b4. So I suspect he'll play a3 like he does. A bit of a weird position. Okay, let's attack. We need to create some counter threats. So pressure here and here. That's what I'm thinking. I think my king side's all right. I mean, I don't see too many issues with the king. Let's do this. I'm going to try to get at c3. He might take f7 and just go for it. He does. Okay, so we win that. He has knight d6 on the next move, so I'm going to come here. He has a perpetual now if he wants it, though. I don't think I can go king f8, king g8. That looks too dangerous. But I really don't want to draw at the same time. Could I risk it? Or would I really be asking for it if I did that? He avoids the perpetual. He had knight d6 check all the same, but he didn't do it for some reason. Okay, now I'm going to sack this. And we're just going to go for his rook. All right, and we went on time. Yeah, he might have been able to just play knight d6 check anyways. All right, I'm a dirty cheater once again. Let's see if we can extract some revenge. Yeah, I mean, he drops stuff, but he plays, like, super quickly, as you can see. Like, basically instantaneously. So we have to be advised. But as I said, he's not an engine. He's not a cheater, so he's just a human who plays really fast, I believe. So let's just play decent moves and not get in too bad of time pressure. How about that? Let's go here. If queen d2, we have bishop b4, so that's nice. All right, we have good control of the position now, but I have to be careful. Let's go h6. We're just going to make some improving moves now. He's playing well now. He's defending against the threats. Most of the threats. Okay, let's go here. Come over, offer a trade. Let's take this. Oh, he dropped his queen, see? Yeah, eventually he does something like that and loses the game. Although that's how the first game between us should have gone. I think he actually missed queen e8 check instead of bishop b4 or whatever he played. If he had played queen e8 check, bishop f8, and then bishop b4, I think he's winning my bishop on f8. So, all right, not much time remaining. Looks like Penguin GM is going to run away with this one. Andrew. Let's go queen c2 against fluffykat. fluffykat seems to know their theory. Here we have a QGD-esque position. I like my setup. I think this is comfortable. Let's castle. And I'm going to attempt to play to stop him from playing c5. So we're going to go rook c1 now and try to put a stop to this pawn advance. Yeah, because if we allow c5 to be played, we're in for a world of hurt. But now this bishop looks bad, and I think we can look forward to a comfortable position. heading into the middle game. Okay, let's just put the bishop back here. Play knight e5. If he castles, he loses h7. Yeah, also knight d7 is possible, but let's just back up the bishop. We won't complicate the game. Now if he plays the rook over, he would lose f7. Let's track his queen. We'll play h3. We'll just play a quiet move for now. Keep it closed. You can easily sidestep bishop a6. Let's go here. I'm trying to go bishop d6. He actually hung his rook in a couple ways there, but we'll just do this. Okay, knight f4. This position is a little solid, so it's going to be tough to break through. That was a blunder by me. Let's just do this. Ooh, bishop d8, not good. Let's play d6. He was going to try to go bishop c7, I think, so might as well put a stop to that. Okay. Well, time is out in the tournament, and we got second place. Yeah, Andrew coasted to a very solid victory. Looks like he didn't have any issue winning this tournament. Yeah, he's good. He's very good. So Andrew's FIDE rating is about 2,400, and his USCF rating is a little under 2,500. And he is, I believe, 16 years old. He's either 15 or 16. He might be 15. So he's got a couple more years before he graduates high school, and he's like the biggest talent we have in Minnesota, definitely. So good to see him on here having some fun with chess. Anyways, let's take a look at who he played, because I think he faced a tough lineup too, and he came out on top. Yeah, he faced an average rating of 2331, and he only dropped a half point in 2 games against me and Just Kid. So that's a great score. Won all his other games against guys like Andras Toth, Play CC, Takeda, myself in the first round. So congratulations to him. Our average rating was 2095. Yeah, so significantly lower. And Just Kid got 3rd. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back again soon with another one. Talk to you guys later. Bye.